Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you are joining us today. We are excited to walk you through our new website. It's one of those things when something is new, you can explore it on your own, but we wanted to sort of lead you through it. We wanted to maybe explain some of the reasons, some of the choices that we made as far as how the website was designed, what it's for, and how we want you to use it too. And so as you see the front page of our website here, those beautiful pictures scrolling through, I want to put before you what the purpose of our website is. And so when you think about a website, a place that you go if you are looking at a certain company, a certain organization, I would be willing to say to you that that website is that person's front door. That whether it's your Facebook page, whether it's your YouTube channel, whether it's some other social media, all of those things should funnel down and lead people to a website because it's there where they can read more, it's there where they can engage more, it's there where they can get a more accurate picture of what life is like, what your organization stands for, what they believe. And then, of course, in our life together, what we hope they would do or what they hope they would see to become a part of our family of faith here at St. Luke. And so, as you maybe have already explored, as you've maybe already made your way through our website, you have seen that it is different than it was in the past. That now the things and the words and the phrases that are most obvious are what we would call to actions or invitations. And so, our primary goal here is to get people to take another step, to think about becoming involved, to take a step to be involved, to reach out, maybe to watch one of our devotions, to watch our worship online with the ultimate goal that they would become a member here at St. Luke, to experience, to be given by God all that He wants them to have. But I hope as we explore too, the next logical question in my mind, if I am you, is wait, Pastor Jared, isn't this website for me too? How am I supposed to use? Isn't there stuff for me here too? What about all those things on the old website? Almost all of those things are there. We're going to show you where they are. And I think you're going to see that this website is not just for a new person, that it's not just for people who aren't part of our family of faith here, but that this website is also for you too. And so let's go ahead and dive in here. We're going to make our way through a lot of the pages here. I just want to explore them with you and sort of give you some of the reason and logic behind them. So, right on the front page, of course, we see all these pictures, pictures of people who are here, pictures of what our life is like together as well. And then in big letters right in the middle of your screen, they're ready to find your place at St. Luke. We believe that everyone has a place here at St. Luke, whether you are 2 or 92 and anywhere above or in between or below, that God has given us here as a unique opportunity, as a unique place, that we are here for every single age and stage. And so right away, we're going to ask people, hey, do you want to plan your visit or do you need to contact us? And then those links would take you to a place. We'll go there later on. But scrolling down on our front page, we want people to be able to see our worship times right away without going too far. And so you see our worship times there, our Bible study hour, and then again, another link to plan your visit, and then a link to go worship online as well. Now, if you scroll a little bit further down here, our latest news section. This is going to be one of our most up to date, one of our most powerful tools to communicate with you all members, but also with people who might be checking out, hey, what does this church do? Are they alive? Are they active? Are they doing things? And so we have 3 sections here. If you think about the old website, one of the reasons it became so cluttered was because there were so many different links, so many different buttons, so many different things that you could choose on the front page. And so we haven't eliminated that completely. Instead, now we have 3 boxes that we can use to promote, that we can use to push people to. And so I want you to try and think here. This isn't a yes or no question, but this is a quiz here. What are 3 words that you think might help us decide, might help us explore what gets to be or what deserves, what the primary things are that get to live on these 3 columns? Hopefully your mind goes to gather, grow, and go. And so as we use these things, those are going to be the three words, the filter, the lens that we're going to use as we work through this. And so you're going to see that we have gathering opportunities here, growing opportunities as we gather for meals together and for worship, that we have a grow opportunity with the Gospel of Mark. But in the future, too, going opportunities will be here too. What would it look like if it was go to the front page of our website and click the link in the latest news section to sign up for the veterans meal or to sign up to serve in this service opportunity that we have for you? All of that stuff can live right here on the front page of our website. We're really excited for that, for you and for all of us together. And then underneath that, a few quick links to click. So this will take you right to the weekly guide. This will take you to our sign up to serve form. We'll show you that later on. And this will take you right to our event calendar, to where you can also find the weekly guide and sign up for texting alerts there. And then right on the front page too, underneath all of this is our vision. We want people to know who we are, what we look like, who the people are here, but also we want people to know what we're about, because ultimately that's the reason we hope that people would become connected to us, that they wouldn't necessarily like just the people or just the place or just what the programs are there, but that they would like the vision that we have and share with each other, that is bigger than any single generation, that is bigger than any single pastor. And so as we look at this, we share with them, hey, look, we are eager to connect with you. We believe that every person here gathers, grows, and goes, and we have links for them to explore what those things mean and how they could get involved with that. Now, on the bottom of every page, you are going to see two things. You are going to see some variation of this footer here that says either ready to get started or have questions. And then again, another invitation or a call to action to go look at what are the next steps to become a member here. If you have any questions, contact us. And then on the bottom here, this is what we are most excited for you. And so as you think about the various things that you usually used on the old website, a lot of those things gonna live here on the footer. And so you can see here a link to give online, a link to watch online. Our baptism forms, our wedding forms are here. Our St. Luke clothing store, you see those cool shirts, those cool sweaters, the cool hats. If you want one of those, you click on that link. Another link to our school site, a link to the sign up to serve page, another link to the announcements, to the weekly guide, a prayer request form there also, and then a page to take you right to our texting alerts as well, and then our other various social media platforms as well. And so this footer is on every single page. Every single page on our website, it looks exactly the same. All the links are the same. And so it doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to go back to a home page. You don't have to go somewhere else. At the bottom of every page should be a lot of the links that you need, that you have used in the past and need to use today. And so if you can't find it, my first question would be, have you looked in the footer? Have you gone to the footer, the bottom of the page, to see if it is there? So that's our front page of the website. Let's go ahead and just explore some of the tabs here on the top. And so if you're browsing on a mobile browser or on a smaller screen, you might not actually see these words across the top, but on your right-hand side of your screen are going to be three little black lines or dots. If you click that, you'll then be able to see a drop-down menu with these same bar tabs along the top here. And so each one of these is a different page, is a different section. And so you'll see we have different pages underneath each one of these too. So we're going to explore some of those. So if I'm a new person, I click this on new page, this is what I'm going to see. This beautiful picture, Pastor Ben and Karen here. Nice words about what we can expect, that we really believe there's a place for you. And then again, pictures of our life together here, pictures of people spending time together, of growing with one another. And then these nice drop-down menus too of what is service like, that answer common questions. What do I wear when I come? What about my kids? And then a form to fill out. How can we help? We want people to reach out, because if they reach out to us, then we can then take the next step and reach back out to them to say, hey, we got your email. We saw that you were interested. Is there anything we could help you with? Is there any way that we could assist you, or any questions that you might have that we could answer for you? And then as you continue down again, worship times, both now in the summer, a link to get directions to where we are, a map to see where we are, and then again, an invitation to watch online at 8 o'clock. And then just like I said, that footer is going to be the same variation here in this yellow box, and then the footer is exactly the same on every page. So let's go on to the next one. About us. So, hey, who are you? What do you believe here? Who are the people that work here? How could I contact you? And so, about us, our belief page here starts with our mission statement that we exist as a church to make and mature disciples for ministry and mission. And so we have some statements of what we believe. We've tried to simplify these. We've tried to break them down to use the least amount of jargon or theological heavy words so that whether you are new to the faith, whether you've been a Christian for all your life, or whether maybe you're returning back to the faith, to Jesus, that you could understand what these things mean, what we believe about them. And so we've written these for you here. But then there's two places I want to point you to. If a person is interested, if even you are interested too, we're part of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, but what do they believe? What does our church body say we believe about a lot of different topics? If you click this link, it will take you to the What We Believe page of the LCMS. And so you can click that link and it'll take you to the page where you can explore and click around all you want. But we also want to provide another section for you. This is our expanded beliefs page, just so we talk about more about scriptures speaking of who God is, what he does, and what we believe about it. It's based around the creed there, if you look closely. So our expanded belief page, and then our vision statement here. And so Pastor Ben has written up just a little bit here about what our vision is. And then our web designer has broken down the logo here into these three beautiful parts to describe, to lay out to people what it means to gather, what it means to grow, and what it means to go as well. And so you'll see those three words here as well. And then again, the same footer, the same box on the bottom. On our staff page here, you're going to see beautiful pictures of each of the people that are staff members here, an invitation about what they do, what their role is as they play in our life together, and then an ability to email them. All you got to do is either copy and paste that into a browser or click it, and it should maybe open up your email app on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, whatever it is. So I'll let you explore that, but all pictures here of our staff members as well. And then again, the same footer on the bottom of the website. And then anytime that you've seen this contact form, this is where that lives. And so if you were to click that link, it would take you right to this page to be able to contact us. And so whenever anyone fills out one of these forms, we'll be pinged with an email saying, hey, look, someone has filled out this form, and then that will enable us to reach out for them. And then our other various contact information here, along with office hours and things like that. Basic information. Now, two sections that we are most excited for here. And so as you think about, hi, I'm going to look into being a member of this church, I'm going to look at what this church has to offer in the world that we live in, most of the time, the first thing we think about is, hey, what does this place offer for me? What do they have for me that I could benefit from? And so we've created this For You tab. And so first we have this Find Your Place page we're here where we invite people to say, hey, you are welcome here. We are here for every age and for every stage. And for all of these pictures here, they will link right to that particular age and what we have to offer them. And so you could either go down to the top here and scroll down, or you can click one of these pictures here. So I'm going to click on the kids page here. And then on each one of these pages, you are going to see pictures of this age group, pictures of this age group interacting, pictures of this age group doing life together here at St. Luke. And you're going to notice too, that as we lay out what there is, what we offer for them, our vision statement is going to come through. And so on our kids page, we have opportunities to grow, whether it's in our day school, Time for Two, the Sunday school, VBS, summer school, summer camps, or kids club. And then it's kids club form that lives on our website. And so now you don't have to fill out that PDF. You don't have to make a form. We can just tell people, go to the kids section on our website under the For You tab and fill out the kids club form. I'll show you one more here for our youth. Again, pictures of these kids, these youth living out their faith, spending time in the Word, and then again, an opportunity to gather and then to grow too. And so all of these things, all of these offerings include phone numbers, include the numbers and information that people would need to reach out if they have any questions for them. And a similar thing on the adult page as well. Again, pictures of adults, as well as information about various ministries that are happening that offer opportunities to grow, to gather, and to go as well. Now, I want to show you our events and announcements page. So on this page, this was linked across our website. Whenever you go here, there's a link to sign up for texting alerts, and then a link to see the weekly guide, the weekly announcements. But there's also a link to our church calendar that will be here for you to see. So if you're ever curious what's going on at church, if you're ever curious, is there something on this date, this is the first place that you should go. But then if you want to see the weekly guide, you just click here. And then every week there's going to be the weekly guide here. So you don't have to go to Google. You don't have to enter in a password. You don't have to do anything. It's all on our website here for you to see. You can download it. You can print it. You can look at it full screen, whatever you want. It is all here right on our website, the weekly guide for you to see, for you to look at. And then our prayer form, just like on the old website here, we have a prayer request form. And again, as soon as you submit this, we get pinged with it that we have one, so that then we can reach out and contact you and pray with you, as we love to do, as we desire to do. Now, a lot of times when you think about our website too, it's for the purpose of getting people to see, to watch, to check us out in that way. And so under our watch and listen tab, we have three different things. First, our live page. And so on this page is going to be embedded our playlist from YouTube that is our worship playlist. And so whenever we have a live stream of worship, this is where those videos go to live. And so someone can come here, and all they have to do is click the link, click the button, and it will automatically pop up the video and play the worship video right on our website without having to leave, without having to go anywhere, so that then when they're done, they can just click out of this thing, and maybe they want to watch another one. Maybe they want to go to a different part of our website, but it's all here for them to see. A very similar thing for our devotions here. They'll populate here into this playlist, and all you have to do is click the button and it'll automatically pop up, and you can play the video within the browser right there. One of the biggest changes maybe in our website is the way that we are going to be storing our audio versions of the devotions and of the sermons. And so in the past, if you wanted to listen to a previous sermon, you had to go and find it on that long list of previous sermons. You had to remember when it was and maybe what the title was. But now we're going to host everything on a podcast platform. And so what really matters to you is that now you can go to any podcast platform, whether that is anything that's connected to Apple Podcasts or on YouTube, Apple, Google Podcasts, or Spotify as well. And you can find all of our devotions and all of our sermons in their audio form. And so the thing that you might realize and say, well, Pastor, not all of them are here. Where's that big history? Well, if you click on the link here, click on this link here, it will take you to another page. So let me see if I can't switch over. I'm going to show you this page here. And so once it takes you over, this is our podcast website page. And so on here are going to be all of our sermons, all of the devotions that we have, and you can search for them in this search button here. So let's say I loved what Pastor Ben said last weekend, or I just love listening to Pastor Ben in general. I can search for his name, and then every time his name is in the title or the description, it's going to show up here, and I can just hit play. It's going to
the name of the Father
start playing that sermon for me there. And so we're really excited about the way that this allows us to have our sermons and our devotions much more easily accessible, much more easily readily available for anyone and everywhere too, because you don't have to download something or have a internet connection. You can download it beforehand. You can have it on your phone. You can have it on your tablet as you're driving around. It's all there. Now, again, if you're someone who is used to looking at previous sermons, previous devotions and things like that, you might ask, hey, Pastor, what about all those years? Are you going to put those back on? To keep the short answer is no, we're not going to put every single old sermon on here, but we want you to know that we still have all of those. Just to keep our feed clean here and a few other things, we want you to have the most recent stuff there. But if there is some sermon that you would love to hear that you're curious about, we haven't lost them, we haven't deleted them. So all you need to do is reach out. You can use the contact us form right here on our website. Say, hey, I'm looking for a sermon from 10 years ago on this topic. Could you find that for us? And we'll do our best to look through our archives and send that to you. But we think that this is going to be a great resource and a great way for you, for all of us, to have much more accessible ways to listen to the past sermons, the past devotions. Now, our Get Involved tab. As you think about engaging with a new organization, I would say to you that you kind of go through a few different phases. First, you check out, you say, what is this place like? Then you begin to ask the questions, what do they actually have for me here to do? But then once you're involved, maybe you begin to change your perspective because now you realize, hey, it's not just about me, but I'm actually here. I'm called to serve too. And so now you're beginning to ask questions of, how could I get involved? What things could I do to help serve, to help go into this world? And so there's a few different pages here underneath that we're going to explore. First being the next steps. And so you might have noticed these all over our website. The next steps pages link from all across the website. And what this page is the 5 steps that we believe every person takes or can take to become a member here at St. Luke. That if you took Joe Schmo off the street or John Jane Doe off the street and said, hey, if you do these 5 things, you'll become a member of our church. These are what they are. And so first, we'd invite people to check us out on our Facebook page to see what life is like, to watch a devotion, to watch worship on YouTube, to come to be in person with us, to introduce yourself to one of the pastors while you're here on a weekend. And then third, to get connected, whether it's attending a service opportunity that you see in the weekly guide, whether it's sticking around for Bible study afterwards. And then fourth, to schedule a time with a pastor. And so if you click this link here, it is going to take you to a new page where you can schedule yourself to sit down to talk with me, whether it's we meet at church, whether it's a phone call, or whether you want to meet somewhere else. This page will allow you to put yourself right into my calendar so that then we can answer, we can talk, we can discuss any questions that you might have about our life here at St. Luke. I think this is going to be a great way for people to reach out without having to do the scary thing of calling beforehand, the schedule, but they can just put themselves right on my calendar. And then if it doesn't work for me, I can pass it off to Brian or Pastor Ben as well too. And then last but not least, Making and Maturing, the new membership class that we offer every single week, or every single year in April. Now, 2 ways that we think we summarize all the opportunities to go or to be involved, to get involved in our life together here at St. Luke. 2 things, serving at St. Luke and serving our community. That those are the 2 buckets. If you had to boil everything down into 2 things, that those are the 2 different ways we would summarize to someone who's new, and even for someone who's been here a long time. These are the places, these are the opportunities that you have. And so as you click on this Serve at St. Luke, our web designer has done a beautiful job of breaking down these categories and making these little logos here of what it looks like to serve and worship. And so you see things like serving on the live stream team, the altar guild, the choir, the new life worship team, the setup team, the tech team, the welcome team, serving the children, whether it's in Sunday school, kids club, or VBS, serving the people, whether it's driving a bus, whether it's servant day, car ministry, funeral, on. There's plenty of opportunities for people to reach out, to be involved. And so every single one of these opportunities to get involved here at St. Luke have a number, have the information of who it is to contact to be able to do that. A similar thing in our community. Beautiful picture from our most recent house build here. The same thing. He has made these little logos, and we've broken them down into categories of serving with food, serving with your hands, serving the kids of our community, and then international service for that reason too. And then this is the sign up to serve form. And so as you've seen around the website, I kept saying we're going to look at it later. This is it. And so whenever you are on our website and you see this link that says sign up to serve, All you have to do is click it and it will immediately take you right to this form. And this form is a Google form that we can edit, that we can change at our will, and it will automatically change on our website too. And so this is going to give us the opportunity to collect information, to have signups all on our website. So you're going to hear us say in the future, go to our website and hit the sign up to serve form. Go to our website, click that link, and then enter in what you want to do or how you're going to serve or what meal you want to bring. Because this is going to be the place for those signups to happen. This is going to be how we're going to use that thing. So let me show you just so you see. So if we were to go to our homepage here, scroll down to that sign up to serve link, you're going to watch. It's going to take us right to that form so that then you can sign up to serve right here. All right, and we've already explored the events and announcements page, and then a link to our school page here as well. And then again, another plan your visit page there. So those are the pages of our website. I want to offer to you how you should think about this or how you should use this. Because our old website was not at all, I would say, designed for someone who is seeking to become a member or checking St. Luke out, if you will. Now we have that ability. And so before the website was solely and only for people who already were here. Now it is very much too for that new person. And so as you think about those people in your life you're trying to bring in, as you think about people that you want to have here at St. Luke, that you want them to know Jesus by what happens here, then what I want you to do is not send them to our Facebook, not send them to our YouTube. I want you to send them to our website. Send them right here, because every single thing that they need, every single thing that they need to know is on our website. It answers all the questions. And if they have ones that we don't answer, they can contact us here on and through our website too. But our devotions, our worship videos, it all lives right here. And so as you engage with it, I want you to think about, how could I send people here? How could I share this website? How could I push people to it? Because by pushing people to it, they then get to see it. They then get to interact with it. And then our hope, our prayer is that they then become part of our life together here at St. Luke. And so I would ask that if you have social media, that if you have Facebook, if you have whatever social media platform you use this day, that you would share it, that you would say, hey, my church just got a new website. Please check it out. We think it's really great. And then again, too, if there's any errors, any typos, please let us know too. It's a living website. We're constantly editing it. We're constantly refining it. We're constantly making it the best that it can be. So please send us an email so that we can fix those things as well. Before I send you off, I want to show you briefly our school website, because it was done by the same web designer, and we're really proud of it as well. And so you'll immediately notice that the top of this bar is different, that it's a dark blue. We think this is important because it differentiates between, hey, I'm on a different place now, a different website, but we like what it says about our school. We say, look, this is a place that has been around. This is a place that is founded on a rock that is Jesus. This is a place that knows what it's doing, that is safe to send kids to. And so you'll see that that sort of theme is there, and beautiful pictures again all over our website here, our mission statement of our school, and then links to explore what our education is, what we offer to each age group, each grade as well. And then just like on our church website too, each page has this call to action, a contact us form, but then these quick links. And so what I want you to think about with our school website is we want people to schedule a tour. And so when you're trying to share our school, send them to our school website, because we think that if you are a person who's looking for a school, that all we need to do is get you in the door. That all you need to do is come to St. Luke, to see the students, to see the teachers, to be around us in our life together. And that once you've seen that, then you'll want to send your kids here, because we are that special of a place. We are that unique of a school family, a school and church family. And so that's why you're going to see these schedule a tour buttons all over the place. Just want to run you briefly through some of these things. About tab will answer questions like, why should I send my kids to St. Luke? But then in each of these tabs too, there are these beautiful pictures of our staff members that have written their own sort of bio for us to see. And so you can go through and you can see and read what they have said of themselves. The reason I love this, the reason I think this is so great, is because it makes our teachers, it makes and shows just how wonderful, just how personable, just how trustworthy and excellent educators that they are. And so they're not just people who are going to instill information. These are people who care deeply about the students, who want them to know Jesus first and foremost, but also who want them to be intelligent, to have the right ability to think, to discern, to know, to all those sort of things. And so those are all there for you. You could fill out an application here and download on the apply page. And so you can fill out a time for two application. You can download the PDF and send it to a family, or you could download a preschool application. You could download a grade school application and email them directly to our school. And then on each of these academic pages, we'll walk you through what we offer and what we focus on in each of those age groups. And in our current families tab here, we have various information about scholarship, our school board, the PTL, the clearance forms that you need to volunteer here, and then our lunch menu as well, and then a link to contact us. Again, I would invite you to explore around here. Each of these pages have beautiful pictures of our school kids, of our families that are here, and just a wonderfully designed website on our school side as well. So we're really excited for you to see this. We're really excited for you to have it. We hope that you would share it, that you would look at it. You're going to hear us referring to it a lot more in the verbals on the weekend, a lot more in our life together. And so it's a tool that we want you to be familiar with. We want you to use. And so thank you for all the ways that you support, all the ways that you make this happen as we all seek to gather as God's people, grow in his love and grace, and go with the gospel. God be with you this day. We'll see you.